Okay, cool. So I just start? Okay, cool. Hello there, guys. Hope you're well. Coming soon. Wait, hold on.
Oh, good.
Hello, guys. My name is WYL White.
Beautiful.
Cool. Well, what the dream is for me personally is to hope to bring some positivity with music, to maybe quiet down all the negativity for a moment with some positivity, or to maybe have a sad song that helps people feel good. When I first realized that music was more of a serious thing than just a hobby, I guess is when I started making money. Someone was like, "Oh man, you sound good. Can I pay you for it?" Cool. At first I was just writing music because it felt good, but then I realized you can also feel good and make other people feel good too. In terms of music feeling like a reflection of who I am and who I could be, I don't know, I guess I figured out that by playing music it would be something that would be both helpful to my own mental state as well as the vibrations around you. Because it's all science and mirroring of refracted sound and light. So for me, it's just creating that one moment of space where I feel like I am in positivity. And it kind of changed the way I look at it. And it's given me more of a reflection of who I could be by examining the person that I was. The biggest thing that I've had to think about when trying to overcome my fears in this particular industry is getting used to the idea that even if I think it's bad, somebody might find it to be good. Or that if I play something that I think could do some good, it's possible that out of the 10 billion people on the planet, someone will find it fun or good. In terms of believing what I find to be success or excess success, I guess I would have to determine what goals I have. And the goals that I have normally are just for positivity, but there is some point where I can find myself wanting a monetary benefit. So there's the possibility of being able to invest that positivity or the music that you make or the success that you make by the amount of people that you're able to help, or at least that's how I view it in my eyes. So if I'm able to help someone feel better for a moment, but also that person's willing to pay me money to help them feel better, and then also with that money I can make other people feel better, it kind of is a win-win for me. So when I think about music and how I could make or tailor an expression or response from someone about how they feel, I often think about where you are mentally at that particular point of hearing it and where you are at the moment of it stopping. So if someone feels good for the moment, they can leave feeling even better. That makes me feel good. Or if someone was feeling really down in the dirt, like I normally am, and I can make someone else feel like they aren't, then that is a success for me. But also, if it happens that multiple people feel that way and go specifically looking for that feeling, I can totally count that as success too. In terms of sacrifices that I've made for art, in my art particularly, the only true sacrifice sometimes is having to not always play your music specifically. If you don't want to, that is. But that's not really a sacrifice for me because of the fact that I love to play music so much that playing music in general is very helpful. So I guess a real sacrifice would be having to have times where I don't feel like music and having to sacrifice that different piece for something else. So I have to convert what I might not want to do in music at that time to something that I'm going to find positively impactful by doing the music. In terms of what I can use as energy to push myself forward when I'm not feeling good, I sometimes listen to completely brand new music that I have not heard before, something that I've just generally never thought myself to listen to, and I allow it to express a form of re-energizing for me. So if I haven't heard something before and I'm like, wow, I didn't know I would like this, it gives me another reason to keep playing music. If we've made it 10 years from now, and I had a message to say to myself in the future, it would be that we made it past the 10 years that we thought we may not have. So, guy, if you're seeing this 10 years from now, you are still here. I don't have an explanation for you except for the fact that somehow it worked. So, keep doing this if it helps. In terms of how I've reached better dreams from being at Bravery Studios, I would not be the person that I am now, let alone the fact that I would ever be in a place where I could do music, art, and anything that I really could think of at that particular time, and have it not only expressed, but formatted in the form of media that's not only easily accessible for everyone else, but are also accessible amongst many, 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 many different artists, podcasters, performers, MCs, rappers, anything that you can think of. In this place of art is the best place that I could possibly have found myself to be, let alone it's run by somebody that I find to be super admirable. Guy's super cool guy, you should check it out. So if anything that I've learned from anything that I could have achieved without Bravery Studios, it definitely wouldn't have been as brave as I would have done it here.
I'm so tired of being where you are right now, babe. I'm so tired of wanting to be cool. I'm so tired of wearing all these masks at once, babe. I'm so tired of wanting to be used. 'Cause it hurts to be patient, and it works when you're waiting. The worst is the beating if you are overeating. I'm chopping it all. I'm starting with the hair on my head. I'm chopping it all. No better words after the runs that she said. I am not mine. I'm not living a lie. I am not my way. I'm not living a lie. I'm smart enough to write myself. I'm strong enough to be a big man. I'm strong enough to want my work. I'm strong enough to see the bigger plan. Ooh, I'm so tired of being all these masks at once, babe. I'm so tired of wanting to be cool. I'm I'm so tired of swimming through your waters, baby. I'm not gonna swim no more. And I'm not gonna ride away, 'cause it hurts to be patient, and it works when you're waiting. And the worst is the baiting if you are overrated. I'm chopping it off. I'm starting with the hair on my head. I'm chopping it off. I read her words, I laughed at her on, said she said, I am not my hair. No, I'm not living a life. I am not my wear. I'm not living a lie. I'm smart enough to write myself. I'm strong enough to be a big man. I'm strong enough to want my worth. I'm strong enough to see the bigger plan. Living your life. I'm not living a lie. Living your life. I'm not living a lie. I'm strong enough to write myself. I'm strong enough to see the bigger plan. I'm strong enough to want my worth. I'm strong enough to be a big man.